Just make sure everything is good on my end. I see YouTube Studio is playing games with me already. That's fun. You know, where it just does not want to render. So hopefully it doesn't lag too much. You know how it is. But anyways, you already know what time it is, right? But yeah, it's what's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with my week 16 NFL Picks live stream. Now, as it stands, counting this one, 3 more. This one, week 17 and week 18. That's it. We get to the playoffs. And let me tell you something, right? When it comes to these playoff pick streams, which, by the way, they're not for like any really, I think they're still for the tournament, I think. But for the most part, it's me making my picks, right? I'm going to go supremely in depth with each game. Because, after all, if I just did my picks like normal, the stream would be 10 minutes long. Especially when it came to this Super Bowl. Because when it comes to that, I'm going to dive into how each team got there, how they match up on each side of the ball, and then I'll give my final pick. So, here we are, week 16. And, yeah, for us teams that are gabagoo garbage, only got 3 weeks left in the season. And for the Browns, this is going to be an interesting offseason, to say the least. Because I mean, actually see how much money we got on the salary cap next year. Because again, if they keep Kevin and the others, which I could see some assistant coaches getting canned. I could name a couple, maybe. Bubba Ventrone. Chad O'Shea. Honestly, I'm surprised Chad ain't catching flack like everybody else is. That dude is our receiver coach, and these receivers stink. The hell is that dude doing? Like, seriously. People throwing flack at everybody but Chad O'Shea. Pissing me off, man. Anyways, we should have a very fun week 16 ahead as teams look to secure playoff spots. I think there's only a few spots left for the most part. The biggest shocker, though, the Kansas City Chiefs were eliminated. And they lost Patrick Mahomes, too. That's tough, right? No more Arrowhead Invitational, which that's what people called the AFC Championship game the last couple of years, because it seemed like every year it was at Arrowhead, except for the few occasions where it wasn't. But the Chiefs were involved in some sort of fashion. Literally, it went from being at Gillette almost every year to Arrowhead. And now, for the first time in God knows how long, since Mahomes took over, there's no Kansas City Chiefs. Right? Now, people be like, oh, that sucks. But if you're a Chiefs player, and I know getting eliminated sucks ass, right? Think about this. Since Mahomes took over as your starting quarterback, because remember, his rookie year, he didn't start. Alex Smith did. Then they gave the reins to Mahomes, and they've been full speed ahead to a dynasty ever since. Are you really mad if you're a player? Yeah, it sucks that you got eliminated. But this is going to be the longest offseason you've had since Mahomes came. Just think about it. Years past, your season ended at the earliest, mid-January or late January, right? Do I need to look at their freaking February, March, April? Because again, remember, players will be back in the facilities in April. And an OTA startup, so you barely had any time to rest and rehab, right? Before the team got back together. Now you're gonna have January, all of February, March, and then April. So you're only gonna have a few extra months, which that's big to a football player. A lot of wear and tear on your body, right? It's a lot of wear and tear. So, I mean, I don't think they're going to be the maddest people, but still, it sucks. You had this run of dominance, and I mean, it seemed to me like they were as healthy as they've been. Things just didn't go their way this year. Like a little bit of a drop off. And then, for the cherry on top of the crap Sunday, Pat Mahomes tears his ACL. And people are making connections to Tom Brady, who also tore his ACL in his 9th season, ironically, against the Chiefs. Now, I'm pretty sure they said what's about a 9-month recovery around there for a torn ACL. He'll be back. He'll be probably just around the same time as Nick Chubb, probably. He might miss a couple games to start the year. Because he didn't just tear his ACL. I think he tore his LCL too. A couple other ligaments. It's brutal. He's going to have no training camp. No OTAs. He's going to be cold as a freaking glacier in Antarctica, man. That's tough. So, anyways, let's talk about the Browns, shall we? I know it's kind of a weird transition, but I'm going to look at salary cap real quick, and then we're going to dive into this stuff. Don't worry. There's just a lot of stuff I want to talk about at this point. I want to see where the Browns are salary cap wise heading into next year. Because again, even if they keep Kevin and company around, their leash is going to be insanely short. There's going to be a lot of pressure. Kevin needs to be serious and stop being a dumbass. Stop doing these stupid Stefanski special plays. So right now, the Browns have $22 million in cap space. That'll carry over to next year. And next year, the Browns are $6 million under the cap. So they're going to have some cap space. And they're probably going to restructure some guys. Potentially even cut some dudes. But yeah, we'll see what they do. Got some tough decisions to make. I expect quite a few restructures as well. Well, Deshaun Watson, he ain't going nowhere. Get that out of the way. He ain't going nowhere. He just won't play. That's the way it is. So, after all that talk, let's get into these picks because I know y'all have been waiting. 10 minutes in, haven't made a single pick. Classic. So, starting us off, Thursday Night Football, December 18th. We got a matchup for not only the number 1 spot in the NFC West, but also number 1 seed, as the 11-3 Rams face the 11-3 Seahawks. Sam Darnold versus Matthew Stafford. Stafford's on a generational run right now, and it seems as though Sam Darnold's kind of going back to what he was last year. Hot start, cooling off as the season goes on. Now, Devontae Adams most likely will not play, from what I hear. It's a week-to-week injury for him. And we'll see how the Seahawks can utilize JSN and company. Rams are 1.5-point favorites. Total 43.5. I'm going to go bold here. Give me the Rams. I got to go Rams to win this game. Like I said, freaking Stafford is on a generational run. Right? He's on a generational run right now. And the Seahawks are definitely going to put up a fight, as you know. But the Rams are just on a run right now. They're on a burner. And they're going crazy. So give me the Rams to beat the Seahawks on Thursday Night Football. And also, give me the over of 43.5. Give me the over on that. Next, we have Saturday games. Ooh, yeah. You know what sucks about this, though? That Bears-Packers game Saturday night, that's going to be competing with the first college football playoff game, which I will be streaming, by the way, on this channel. But anyways, at 5 o'clock p.m., Eagles and Commanders. No Jaden Daniels for the rest of the year. They shut him down. Figured, it's not worth risking further injury. Our season's cooked. Get back at it next year. The Eagles are 9-5. They're trying to fight for their playoff lives, trying to stay afloat. I think overall they're in pretty good shape, though. But yeah, I'm going to go Birds over the Commanders in this one. This one's pretty easy. Philly favored by 6.5. I like that. 44.5 total. So give me Philly and the over. Philly and the over. And then when it comes to the Bears and the Packers, yeah, people are going to look at what the Bears did and think, that's an ass whooping of a lifetime. It was. But the Browns were practically limping into that game. Look at how many guys we were missing. I'm not going to blame that. But the mismatches were clear and evident. Our offensive line was, besides Drew Batonio, all backups. Legit, all backups. We missed Denzel Ward, right? Our receivers are unserious, besides Isaiah Bond, of course. I told you in my preview. I was like, man, that secondary for the Bears is Clamp City. And considering how unserious our offense is, it was. Aside from 2 bombs to Bond, they really didn't give up anything through the air. But yeah, I mean, the Packers are good too, man. They really are. This should be a fun game. Bears at home again. Kind of a short week. 10-4 versus 9-4-1. Packers are 1.5-point favorites on the road. Total 46.5. Could go either way. But I'm actually going to go with a bit of a shocker here. I'm not just doing this to pander to my guy Josh or any other Bears fans. I think this is the year they make a run. Give me the Bears to beat the Packers at home. I think, would this be a sweep of the Packers, or did the Packers beat them before? I can't think exactly. Oh, wow. The Browns and Bills game is going to have Iron Eagle and JJ Watt on the call. Oh, joy. Can't wait for that one. I like Iron Eagle, but JJ Watt, right. So the Bears lost to the Packers just 2 weeks ago, 28-21. I think they get their revenge. Yeah. Give me the Bears to beat the Packers and get their lick back on Saturday night. And so as far as the over-under, 46.5, it's going to be under. Yeah, I'm going to say under on that one. Moving on to Sunday, of course, I'm going to save my Browns game for last in terms of the 1 o'clock games. Chargers and Cowboys, Dallas. Chargers are 10-4. They're in prime position to take the AFC West. That's insane. And the Cowboys are 6-7-1. Yeah, and they're 4-2-1 at home. Playing pretty good, right? Trying to get back to 500 and keep their, I guess, slim hopes alive. I don't even know if they have playoff hopes at this point. But the Chargers are playing really well, too. This should be a banger game. But I'm going to go with the Chargers to squeak out a very slim victory on the road in Jerry World. And they're going to beat the Cowboys to go to 11-4 on the year. Dallas is 1.5-point favorites. The total 49.5. Give me the Chargers and the over. Next, we have the aforementioned Chiefs, 6-8, 1-5 on the road. My God. Wow. Facing the 2-12 Titans, who absolutely reek. Oh, but the Browns lost to them. Yeah, I know. Thanks to Tony Pollard. Yeah, the Chiefs are going to win this game. The Chiefs are going to win this game. They should not lose to the damn freaking Titans. Yeah. Give me the Chiefs to rally back and get the 7-8 on the year. And they're going to win their second road game of the year, which is insane. Also, don't forget, no Pat Mahomes, though. It'll be Gardner Minshew. And if there's anyone that can beat the Titans, it's him. So give me the Chiefs. Yeah. Give me the Chiefs on the road. And in terms of the over-under, 37.5. Oh, under. Yeah. Give me the Chiefs and the under. So win the Super Bowl? Dude, that'd be crazy. I can just imagine Josh from the Sports Fury celebrating if that happened. Legit, that would be the craziest thing ever. Right? There's Josh would, I mean, I don't know what he would do. He'd start crying on stream. But yeah, give me the Chiefs on the road. And then the under. Next, we have the Bungles and the Dolphins. Bungles are 4-10. Dolphins are 6-8. Tua versus Joe Burrow. I mean, I gotta go Bengals here to win this game. I would love to see the Dolphins win this game, but I gotta go Bengals. Yeah. Give me the Bungles to win this game. They're gonna get back in the win column. They're gonna go to 5-10 on the year and get their third road win of the year. Dolphins are gonna go to 6-9. And 4-4 at home. Yeah. Cincinnati favored by 2.5, total 50.5. Give me the Bengals and give me the over on that one. Two trash defenses. They're going to give up a lot of points. By the way, the Chiefs are favored by 3.5, in case you didn't hear. And again, I went with the under on that one. I'm going way over on this one. Bengals and Dolphins. Give me the way over. All right, next we got, yeah, give me the Bengals, of course, and the over, in case you didn't know. Next we have the Ass Bowl in the Superdome, the Super Duper Dome, as the 4-10 Saints host the 3-11 Jets. Who really wants to win this game? Like, seriously, who really even wants to win this game? It's going to be a matchup of who wants to win less. I mean, is it going to be, are we going to see Cook again at quarterback for the Jets against Sam Huff, against Huff? Tyler, oh, I'm sorry, not Huff, Shuck. What the shuck, man? You know what? Screw it. Give me the Saints to win. Yeah, Saints are going to win, and I'm going to go over on the total. Saints are favored by 4.5 at home. Total 40.5. Give me the mighty Fleur de Lis over the Jets in this game. Yep. Give me the Fleur de Lis to win this game. The mighty Fleur de Lis. Yay! Give me the Saints and the over. Next, we have the 6-8 Vikings and the 2-12 Giants. Vikings favored by 3. Total 43.5. I'm going to go Vikings and the over. Actually, I could say I'm going to say under. Give me the Vikings and the under. There we are. And then we got the 7-7 Buccaneers and the Panthers, who are also 7-7, fighting for the NFC West. This game's going to be tough. It's going to be close. But I got to go Tampa. Give me Tampa and give me the over on the total of 45.5. So Tampa and the over. And then finally, Browns and Bills. You guys know where I'm going with this. Bills by a lot. 42.5 is the total over under. I could see it being under, but I still have the Buffalo Bills winning. I say Bills, but the under. Just by a little bit. I think the Browns could cover too. They could cover the 10. So they lose by less than 10. Because that's how they do it. Right? Get our hopes up and then poop in the end. Just lose. Crimp themselves. Again. What the heck's Kevin gonna do to lose us this game? But give me the Bills and give me the under. Next, we have 2 405 games. Jags and Broncos. Ooh, 10-4 Jags, 12-2 Broncos. Broncos have yet to lose at home. And I think that continues. Give me Denver and give me the under 45.5. Denver and the under. Give me Denver. And then we have Falcons are 5-9 and the Cardinals are 3-11. Give me Atlanta. And then over under 47.5. Give me the over. Atlanta and the over. .425 Steelers and Lions. Both teams 8-6 at Ford Field. Lions favored by 7. Total 51. I'm gonna go Detroit to win this game. Give me the Lions to win over the Steelers. Give me Detroit. And then the final game of the afternoon, 425. 2-12 Raiders, 9-5 Texans. Yeah, this is easy. Give me the Texans by a ton. 14.5 with an over-under of 38.5. Give me Houston and the way over. CJ Stroud's going to have a generational game. Yep. Give me Houston and the way over. And then we go to Sunday Night Football. Patriots and Ravens. God, it's like you look at this matchup and think, damn, what year is this? Freaking 11-5 Patriots who are undefeated on the road, going up against the 7-7 Ravens who have not been playing that well. Oh, this is going to be a toughie. But I'm going to go with the Patriots on the road to continue their winning ways. And they're going to win by a touchdown or so. And I'm going to go with the under on the total, 48.5. I'll say slight under. Give me the Pats to win on Sunday Night Football. And then Monday night, we get the 10-4 Niners and the 8-6 Colts. Now again, Phillip Rivers, second start of his return, trying to pull a Joe Flacco from 2023, right? Come in late in the year off the damn couch and try to make something happen. He's trying to follow that career arc, I guess. Niners playing really well again, right? Mac Jones was their leading passer. Brock Purdy's back. I'm going to go Niners to win on the road here on Monday Night Football. San Fran favored by 6, total 46.5. Give me San Fran overall outright, and give me the over. No, I'm gonna go under just by a little on the total. But give me San Francisco to win. And there we go. Those are my picks. Keeping this nice and short, about 30 minutes. 30 minutes or less. It's free. Those pizza freaking delivery companies are like, if your pizza doesn't arrive in 30 minutes or less, then it's free. Bro, I'd be setting up booby traps trying to freaking slow down the freaking delivery guy. That's tough. Nah, that's funny. Oh, that's so funny. But yeah, as far as my streaming schedule goes, I'm actually not going to go live for the Cavs tomorrow. I'm going to take a break, right? Because that team stinks right now. They lost to the damn Hornets without LaMelo and Colin Sexton. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, I'm going to take a little bit of a break from that garbage ass team in the Cavs. They're playing like garbage right now. I'm going to see if they can get a nice little thing going heading into Christmas. The next game I'll probably be streaming is probably Monday against the Hornets on Peacock. And then I'll be back on Tuesday for the Pelicans. And then we have the Knicks on Thursday. And then, of course, we're in the college football playoff. So, yeah. But of course, when it comes to the college football playoff, I'll be streaming mostly every game. I might even link up with my guy JB Taylor for a couple. We'll see. Especially for Indiana. So JB Taylor, if you're watching this somehow, for some reason, usually you're probably asleep by now, but if you are watching, me and you gonna link up for that Indiana game in a few weeks at the Rose Bowl. I think regardless, I'm gonna do that game. Regardless of who they face. But in college football playoff, for anyone curious of the schedule, first round begins on Friday, Bama and Oklahoma. I'll be live. The winner of that game faces Indiana. And then Saturday, once again, I'll be live at high noon, for the Ags of Texas A&M and the Miami Hurricanes. The reason why I'm going live is obvious. Winner of that game faces the Buckeyes. And then I'll be live again at 7:30, possibly, for Oregon James Madison. And then Ohio State plays on December 31st. They'll face the winner of Miami and A&M at the Cotton Bowl. But you know what's really messed up? There's a chance that, because, they have a, what is this, a quarterfinal game? They have a quarterfinal game at the Orange Bowl on Thursday. What do you want, Cat? Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. Okay. But yeah, I'll be doing most of the CFP games. As far as the Thursday games on New Year's Day, that one might be a little tough because depends on the matchups, right? Because most likely, I'm hoping Ohio State plays on Wednesday night, New Year's Eve. I'll be live. Duh. And then on Thursday, we'll see what the matchups are, right? Because we have the Rose Bowl. I'm probably going to go live for that one. That's what I might do. I might reverse it. Because Texas Tech and Oregon, that'll be a banger. We know what I might do? Oh, I think I got a banger idea. I'll go live at noon again for Texas Tech and Oregon James Madison. Most likely Oregon. Because it's going to be a banger. A banger. And then if JB Taylor's down, me and him go live for Indiana and Bama, Oklahoma. We'll go live for that one. This way, I don't have to go so damn hard with my commentary. I'll be able to kind of tone it back a little bit, let him take control because that is his team. You know, we'll do that. And then I'll pop back on my main channel here for the Georgia and Ole Miss most likely game. Unless Tulane pulls off an upset of the Millennium, then I might definitely have to do that game. We'll see. Right, we'll see. And, we got January 8th, the semifinal, number 1, and the 9th is number 2, and then Monday the 19th is the national championship, which is at Hard Rock Stadium. So there's a good chance I'll be live for all but maybe 2 or so games in the playoff. Most likely. So yeah, guys, that is going to wrap it up for my picks for this round. And again, not going live tomorrow for the Cavs. I'm going to take a break. But of course, I'll be back for the CFP playoffs. So I hope to see you guys there. But with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Buckeyes. Of course, let's go Browns. Orange gets one today too, in overtime, because of course. Well, what do you know? They blew a 3-1 lead again. If I was a troll, which I kind of am, I would put a nice little choking hazard little symbol on the Blue Jackets logo because that team cannot stop freaking choking. How about I give them a phone number to Dr. Heimlich or something? They need to give this team a Heimlich maneuver, man, because my God, they choke on everything. Choke, 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 choke. I really don't want to have to call them Choke Columbus. I'm so stupid. Can they please hold a lead in regulation? Pissing me off. But yeah, shout out to everybody. Shout out to Steven Rose and MAK Sports for putting on the tournaments every year. As far as me doing this picks thing next year, I'm on the fence about it, honestly. I've been doing it for how many years now? Right? So I'll definitely have an answer probably by after the Super Bowl. But with that being said, that's going to wrap it up for this one. I'll see you guys on Friday for the first game of the college football playoff. Bama and Oklahoma. That should be fun. But until then, let's go Browns. I'm Crazy Dog, and I'm out. Bye-bye. Yeah.